I just wanted to go through the order process with you once again. I've got the two designs up that you're wanting to place an order. This is the room 2 from Coolish, and then on another design, I recreated the picture of the pewter job. So I'm going to start with Coolish, and once I have the design open, I'm going to go to my parts list tab. And with this, and I just copied it into a final so I know exactly which one we're working off of. So even though we have the slat wall in this design, we don't even have to necessarily take the slat wall out of the design to order the product. I can, and I'd recommend that you use the order via inventory tool that's up here in the upper right-hand corner. So when I click on that, it's going to bring up the inventory tool, and it's going to list everything that I need on the job. Since I have no jobs pending and nothing in my inventory because I'm just getting started, I can pretty much just accept this job as is. But what I can do from this point, I can go in and highlight the slat wall design, and I can delete it, that SKU, the J molding, which is also a slat wall component, delete that, and then the 1 5/8 screws. So those are the 3 items that slat wall add to this job, and that will give you everything that you need. Once I have that done, I'm just going to accept everything else that's there, export it to the order form. I'll call this Coolish final order. Now this will bring up my Excel spreadsheet, which then I get, first thing I always have to do is enable the contents. You'll have to enter in your customer ID, your multiplier, 2.75, today's date, 4/6, and then you can fill in your bill to and ship to, and that will get ready to go. So at this point, I have $2,760 total here. Save this file, close it. You'll notice that when we come back to live storage that the Coolish job is now moved from the current order to a pending order. The pending order means it's either on order at the factory or you possibly have received it, which we know you haven't with this yet. After you get the job installed, you're going to want to go in and click on this receive order and merge to inventory. That will move any of this excess that you have into inventory. So now I can close this out, go to the pewter job, and I can repeat the process. The one thing to note about this, in that job, the photo that you sent me, the grid wall that they have on there was another company's grid wall, and we don't have an option with what we do for that big basket that was in the lower left-hand corner. So I put the grid wall in there, but we don't have anything to really put on it at this point. So I'm going to go back to the inventory tool again. And now we'll notice when we come down to the hardware area, we'll see that we have some 0 items ordered, like the white fast caps. We're going to have fast caps left over from the previous job, wood dowels, the same thing, your shelf pins, installation screws, and the connecting hardware. Also, if you had any corresponding, like here, we have nailers left over, but unfortunately in this job we need 4 nailers, so you still have to order 6. But it will go through and look at what's in there to get it properly. So here we have 3 nailers left over on the job. There's 8 in the design. So once again, we'll have to order those. But as you go forward, as you go further with this, you'll see that this will easily manage your excess inventories. The next time you order these sizes, you probably won't be ordering any nailers for this job. But I can go in and export to the order form again. I'm just going to save this. Once again, we'll open up the Excel order form, export to order form, put my multiplier in there. And that prices everything out. You'll need to go in and put in your customer ID, your bill to, and your ship to. And then $1,800 here. So between the two of them, you are over $3,000. There won't be any freight on it. If you only want 3 of the grid walls, you could go in here and change the grid wall on the page. You've got 6 of them on order. You just order 3 of them, and from there you're going to be good to go. So they obviously come in a box of 3, so you'll have 2 left over from this job. So that's how I would go in and order those 2 jobs. The last thing I want to just show you real quickly before I jump off is before you do your orders, if you come into your settings, pull down menu, customize the order form, what this will do is bring up a blank order form that you'll be able to fill out your bill to, your ship to, put your customer ID and your multiplier in here, 42.75, so that when I save this, after I've inputted all that information, you'll never have to fill that out again. The only note to that is anytime we update live storage, a new order form comes out, and you'll have to go in and do that customized order form process again. I hope this helps you. We will talk to you later.